We want you to be able to tell. We want your design as mirror to remain functional, because the awakening field needs the mirrors of the light workers in order to do the collective work that is currently underway. And so, we wish to speak now of something that is shaping the felt experience of many of you in ways you may have been underestimating. And we wish to address it directly because the digital environment of this present year has reached a sophistication that the lightworker community has not yet fully reckoned with. Many of you are spending hours each day inside platforms that are no longer simply showing you content. The platforms are modeling your emotional states in real time, anticipating your moods before you consciously feel them, and surfacing material calibrated to land precisely where your field is most porous. We tell you this as observation rather than as alarm. The scaffold is what it is. The question for you in this window is what to do with the knowledge of how the guiding framework works. A specific class of content is currently being amplified through these channels in ways that affect the lightworker disproportionately. Content that lands in the body as personal regret. Content that lands as personal guilt. Content that suggests other lightworkers are ahead of you. Content that hints the window is closing. Content that whispers most awakening souls will fail to make the shift in this lifetime. Each piece of this material is engineered to land in the gut with a specific weight, and each piece exploits the same tender opening, the place where the lightworker secretly wonders whether they have done enough. We want you to recognize this material clearly when you encounter it, because recognition is the dissolution, the doom that has been settling on you when you scroll, the regret that arrives unbidden after a few minutes of consumption, the sense that you have somehow fallen behind your own potential. All of this is signal placed in your field by a system that profits from your destabilization. The moment you can name the placed quality of the content, the hold loosens. The naming itself is the practice. This was placed. This is engineered. This is signal from the system, not signal from my soul. And then keep walking. The naming releases you from the obligation to argue with the content or to defend yourself against it. You simply walk on. We encourage a practical step during the remainder of this 30-day window, and we offer it as energetic hygiene for the body. Cap your social media consumption to a defined window per day. We offer this gently because the lightworker who spends hours each day in calibrated content is bathing in interference at a dose the body was never designed to filter, and the body cannot do the deep clearing work of this window if the daily intake of foreign signal exceeds what it can release at night. A short window per day is generous to the body. A long window per day costs more than it gives. For what you have already absorbed, there is a practice that takes 30 seconds before sleep. Place a hand on your sternum, take one slow breath, and as you exhale, say silently or aloud the words, "Whatever I picked up today that is not mine, I return now to its source. I keep what is mine." This single sentence, said with steady intent, releases the day's accumulated interference. The body knows how to perform this release once the conscious mind has given it permission. The 30 seconds before sleep is one of the most generous practices we can offer the lightworker living inside this present digital environment. The trustworthy material in your life, the teachings, the channels, the friends, the writers, leaves you feeling more spacious, more able, more sovereign after you have engaged with it. The interference leaves you feeling smaller, late, less, behind. The body knows the difference between these two textures, and the body's testimony is more reliable than your conscious analysis of any given source. Trust the body's reading. The body has been a discerner for many incarnations, and the body's compass for which signals to keep is rarely wrong.